Just what will we come across this time? Terra Smash!
All right. Ugh. Hello. I don't know. I was trying to think of something to say for while I was doing all that. I literally. Besides, well. What is this? Oh, damn it. I probably should have done that. Actually, no. It sucks. I forgot. This thing sucks. But real quick, I am going to do this before getting onto it. Because I realized I didn't. I don't know if it's like a big important. I've literally no clue. It's just. I'm at least gonna get it started. And if it's big, I will do it. Not tomorrow. I'll just keep doing. No, I'll do Archon quests later. Wait, no. Back up. Brain. I'll do Archon quest first, then this after. I'm at least gonna start this. Oh. Okay, it's not a big quest, important quest. I am reading this. I'm just not reading it out loud because my voice is gonna die since who knows who's gonna be voiced in the actual Archon quest. I don't know what any of this. I'm not paying attention, I'm not gonna lie. I was reading it, but I didn't read it. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to think this matters. I did not read that. I then kind of just. Okay. Okay, so it's just like little side events. Gotcha. Going to the rainforest. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. So with that done, also this. I think it's. Oh, I think it's the thing. But enough of that. This time, not for that. Archon quest. Focus mode. What was the synopsis for this? How did it start actually? It is. Near the collective plenty, you agree to help you take patrol. However, you stumble across something completely unexpected. Okay. ignoring anything else. It's not Archon's weapon.
Oh, Tumini and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh hey, Kochian-san! What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count.
Rather than training, sounds more like helping you out.
Yeah. All jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
Alright, I'll do it for you, Paimon. Alright, Coach. Well,
Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
so we're just helping out, you know. I gotta go up. Guess I gotta climb up. Oh, it's just a path right here. Kind of.
What's this? Was there always a cave here? We should go take a look, right?
Alright, Paimon.
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, yes, our reputation in that land is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
There's something on the ground.
You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
E. This. E to the hibernation of the spaceship.
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat?
That's the one.
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
No, I thought mine. I always make sure it's kept safe and sound.
Whoa! Yeah, these look identical. So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is...
There's only 2 of these. One belonged to me, the other to my sister.
Knew it! Huh, the keys to a spaceship! Huh, somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Wait, no, descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here?
Also, question: How? What space? I don't read lore. I hope that's clear. When was a spaceship ever said? I think I would remember that.
The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it.
Could it be from the skirt quest and I messed up the order? I don't know. One of the 2 happened.
If that's true, it means your sister was here recently.
By that, and by extent, the Abyss Order was probably here as well.
Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, cancelled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
Didn't expect her suspicion to be confirmed so quickly. Like leans on the move again. Find a way to speak with her in person this time. I have to.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case.
I'm keen to find out more about the situation, and I can provide some information on the Abyss Order.
Great! Then let's head over together.
Space and time for you. Okay, I'm gonna wait a second.
Ika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
No, this one is personal for me.
Oh? In what way?
The current leader of the Abyss Order, my sister.
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
That's what I want to know. Well,
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding him.
it's weird that Ianton's also here, because this is like one of the few times, besides like actual archons. Actually, is this the first time somebody's actually gets to know about the whole sister being the leader thing? Or is there others and I just don't remember them? It could be the case. But it's like one of the first times, like besides an archon, I know a lot more about the Abyss. Or, like sister-wise. With the Ianton here.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty...
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
Absolutely. I might even hate the Abyss Order more than you do.
Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind.
Not surprisingly.
If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
Sounds good. Sounds great.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away. And don't worry, you're still Natlan's hero. I'm not gonna blame you for something your sibling has done. Still, if we manage to find your sister, you wouldn't mind if I gave her a good punch to teach her a lesson, would you?
No. It'd be well deserved. Causing literal wars. Took a second.
Look, it's Lolly.
I said Lolly.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
Yes.
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Lolly out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste.
You know what? Yeah. I'm just glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. If I were her, I would have changed that name a long time ago.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad, but
Not
maybe
a
I
bit.
went too far.
Come on.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
You know, I was really hoping to say not just that a
Good.
member.
A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Sweet Lolly. Anyway, let's get him!
Burn it down!
Get to work!
Where'd you go? There you are.
Rise with the sun!
Strike it! Yeah! Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
You can see that Paimon.
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold!
Fulfill our pact!
Yoo-hoo!
Wrath from the skies!
Forward! Crush them!
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it! The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance!
Lolline, he's Papa!
Warriors! Attack! After them!
Make it up in a week real quick. Papa.
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
I was trying to switch to Skylar. There we go.
Show no mercy! You two! You must be the boss here. show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Night Wind.
All who resist the abyss will pay the price.
Suffer the wrath of...
Wrath from the sky!
Alright.
Rise.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
The Abyss Orders all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Night Wind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
Oh, we're no wiser on the Abyss Order, so I just read. Only I can get Lumine to talk to me. If I have somebody I could call. Head back to the collect my key. My keys are only.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
For the dawn. Savior, return to the area near the cave to investigate.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The Ansan and Zilali are waiting for us. Oh, we've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands? Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by? Huh. Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here. Please help me.
Oh, who are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
You came to the right person. Where are these monsters you with?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
I really didn't see anything. Where do you intend to run to?
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things. Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Let me help you up first. Hmm? Suddenly, I can see them?
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
Sorry. I can take care of them now.
Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
Lolene, East Papa, get him! Light it up! Strike a pop!
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kinda funny, actually.
I don't know what's going on, but I could see them once I held her hand.
Oh, really?
Let me try it one more time. I'm gonna check if I got all of them.
Sure.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Oh, didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
That would have made us more monsters. Monsters never do so.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
Good evening, bro. Why don't we rest there for now?
Good idea. We'll take you.
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdith?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the Savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us, so my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Oh, doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw him. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's him.
The sister.
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young woman.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
I know who it is. There's someone out there who matches up.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be her.
Who? Who is it?
My sister.
You have a sister? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's her. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see her?
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find her.
Huh? But isn't she your sister?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
We always believe the doomsday will come. We always believe the savior will.
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
Look recognition. I don't think she's lying. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order.
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers. What's wrong, Deirdith? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, I just, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
Gets embarrassed. How am I supposed to respond to that?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
Alright then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Actually, give me one second. Let me go grab them. Okay, I'm back. It's weird, it's almost been an hour already.
Oh, you're back! How did it go? Find anything?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
Progress, yeah, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, yes.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Ian-san.
Closest you asked. This is technically my sibling's fault.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good.
Damn
Honestly,
you.
it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
You see anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Seems suspicious, though. Could this be related to their troop check?
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet? I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on!
Pill pill.
You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a Traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax!
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
What?
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time. Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
I think it's a fair request. What are you waiting for? Bring it on.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Hermione for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Ugh, Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Anything out of the ordinary?
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Cantalo.
Ignore Paimon, he wasn't a problem.
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, St. Lolly?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Yan-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, Lolly, might as well ask one more.
Oh? Sure, what is it?
Have you ever heard of monsters? They can only be visible to certain people.
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
There we go, thank you. Thank you, said Lolly. Hi, Kaya. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? I saw you playing Phasmo earlier. I would have stopped by, but I had to do this now. Kind of pushing off doing anything. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate it. This guy, I completely... Oh, damn. I hope that went okay, at least. I know that definitely seems stressful and just hectic as shit. Any surgery, quite frank.
Alright, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge?
Yes.
Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
You should have a little bit more nerves. That's understandable. I get that. Well, I hope she gets to do so. Be able to use her hand again soon. I know it's definitely horrible. I do hope you're able to get some whenever you can. Just make sure to get some rest every now and then when you okay.
Whew, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
Wow. Okay, real quick, actually. Never mind, I can't do it now. Fuck. Bad day. I will, because now I also want to look for a job and shit. Ah, fuck that. I hate that. Look jobs. Like, it's been rough. Damn. That really does sound rough. I'm not gonna stay up long. Yeah, no, please go get some rest. Get rest, eat food, drink, whatever you need to do. And I hope that you guys stay safe tomorrow. I guess it's hard to say that. I guess I can't speak. I agree. It's hard to say that was.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
I forgot to add the word tomorrow, so I'm glad you knew that it's tomorrow, not 8 p.m. at night. Yeah, not 100%. The reason I know is because I can't put my check in tomorrow. I have to wait for 3 days before doing that now. My bank closes early. Not early morning, like later in the evening. And I get off at work much later than the days open.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
I love this. Seriously.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Her husband
Maybe
holds
the
somebody's
point is
girl's
more
hand.
that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't know that, right?
That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
That is 100% facts, and it is also valid.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Exactly. Thank you, Paimon.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Mainly because she... Oh my gosh, mainly because she held his hand.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's a spy? Do you think she's some kind of weapon?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I got... Oh, damn. 28 million guild and 14 for decorating a house. No, you got paid. Oh, God, that's a lot. I have to get a meeting once I can get back. Fortunately, I have to cancel my sub. I hope that you go to AA. I know you definitely missed already. I had to cancel my subs whole piece. But now it's time. Now we're saving. I spend very little money besides bills, obviously. Rent to buy new people. It's only gonna be after I make sure. So I understand. Oh, I understand. Yeah.
At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me after all. Happy to. Although I doubt she means.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
And I don't trust her for shit. Now she got Lolly mad at me now.
Why holding hands? Why that specifically? Why not literally anything else?
She's so distraught by that.
I'm not normally so suspicious of strangers, but at times like this, the safety of the tribes has to come first.
I'm still talking to Maiden about this. That's pretty funny. Good to have some I love having a little bit of comedy and stuff every now and then.
Let's ride. Rev the engines.
Yeah, I do hope you get on Final Fantasy. You'll be able to play Final Fantasy again soon.
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right? Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Let's stay quiet and move in carefully. I hope I'm able to too. I had buying out of bed. I'm barely able to. No, you're good. Go get some rest. I know Phasma definitely took a lot out of you. Get some sleep. And I will talk to you soon, I promise. I know I haven't been around work and life and all that bullshit. Yeah. Sleep okay? Talk to you soon. You, maybe Diantha? I can't remember how to say it. Really is a.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
I thought that hurt. I would have tried to dodge. Somehow it hurt. Still hurts less than I expected.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
That's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. He already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
You really just be an injured civilian?
Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
You are unbelievable. Sure, I know some recipes. It only takes half an hour.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now too. Go on then. You can join us for dinner.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again.
No trouble at all.
Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
No trouble at all.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
But you really thought she was gonna starve to death. Time probably passed slowly, unbearably.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
Wait, why would you think that? Does she know about the false sky?
But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
Seems kind of right. Also, really not.
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Beyond the stars.
Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
The more we chat, the more convinced I am that she's not a bad person. Doesn't sound like she's brainwashed or disordered. Maybe we can afford to trust her.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
In that case, guess we gotta try that trick again.
Can you see them now?
Yep. Stand back. I'll handle him.
Oh, Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
Show no mercy!
Burn it down!
Yoo-hoo!
Big one.
Light of the blazing sun!
I didn't know if they were gonna do more
Fulfill our pact!
than actually fighting shit.
Strike. Get to work!
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the Traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
All
We're always
right.
about getting a fist fight at this
Whatever
point.
floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
Personally, I'm personally satisfied that Meredith, make sure I didn't say, isn't a threat. But it can't hurt to monitor for another night.
Alright. Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
He can't, as you said, can't speak that fast. Doing a vivid dream field. The Night King. This the Night Kingdom? Yes. Oh, like you've been here multiple times. I mean, why are you talking to one of the Wyabs? Wait. I mean, and the Lord of the Night? My head, it hurt. My headache. Gone? I hear a voice in the darkness.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
The dream I just had.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
Was she holding my hand?
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right? You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
I can't remember anything. What did I see in my dream just now? Yeah, I saw me and the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream. I can't remember what happened next. Never mind. The memory's gone. I can't force myself to remember it. I'll go back to sleep. We can catch up tomorrow morning.
No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Yes, to her.
Well, Deirdith, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all of this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdith.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Hold on. I think I see something over there.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're... running away?
Dane?
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
Wait a second.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
I bet. The tried and tested method will allow you to see.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us?
I have a feeling it involves a
Might
certain
as well mow
twin.
these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes. Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Don't believe me, I'm as baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Turns out there's also monsters which I can see, but Ada can't see.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See ya, and please take care.
I'm concerned now. I'm really suspect right now.
Hey, Eon-san, we're back. We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
The front line has collapsed.
What?
Huh? But how?
Did the Abyss Order send in reinforcements? Did they deploy some kind of secret weapon?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Specify!
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Did we finally launch an attack? Did we unleash the Pyro Archon's might on them?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance,
Dane.
cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
Alright, got it. I think I know what happened.
I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Yeah, who else could it be? He'd never miss an occasion like this.
Dainsleif.
Things. I wasn't expecting him to actually speak. Wait for Dane to show up.
How brilliant!
We just see you up real quick. Dane, where's your ace? There he is. Were you waiting for me? Oh, not talking. Okay.
It's been a while, Dane.
See, this is why I knew I shouldn't speak early.
After we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite all right. Uezo Iansen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Ian-san! Hey, Dane! Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend!
Johnson, yes? Remember that name. I will not invest more emotions than necessary when dealing with civilians of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me. Fine, since you broke the stalemate, we'll let you off the hook. Fine, since Jansen was offended, we will.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take actions on such a large scale. Taking at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with Natlanese, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely can't be unaware of this. The true goal must be...
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order. Yet still, I'm none the wiser. I can only assume they've gone to great lengths to keep their real operationists. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking that land, so whatever they're standing to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable information for now, intelligence for now, might as well continue to focus on the fight. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make the sacrifice great and more painful than they could have ever anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's force. We'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again, and that outcome will be worth our time. And the sooner we can do that, the better. That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the front lines. Just put him in a good mood. What about you? Anything to share? Any news to share on your end?
Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. She must have lost it.
So she's here in person, unsurprisingly, given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably his sister.
Hold on. The girl called her the Savior?
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane?
Last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. And that's not just that. It's not just that. A reference to your sister then, too. who would believe the myth of the savior when the cataclysm has already taken place? Makes no sense. The turn's been around even before the cataclysm.
Wasn't his sister called the princess, though? Where did this savior thing come from?
Well, when she was first granted the title of princess, the Vashon king and the entire court of Conria set about loudly proclaiming that the might she would bring down to the nation. They made it sound as if she was there. All the pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future Conria would become brighter than anyone could imagine. The savior was a celebrated title given to the princess by those who believe this rhetoric. Of course, you know how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All the title really stood for was the Vashon king's lust for power.
Oh. Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in her.
Is that why Lumine is so determined to revive the homeland? Because she thinks she failed as the Conrian savior? But that certainly doesn't spend everything. Must be other reasons. As for the girl he met, allow me to offer some speculations. I suspect she's descended up from pure Conrians afflicted with the curse of mortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how our people retain their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden hair savior.
Ah! Paimon gets it now! So, a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can't provide us with any valuable information, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fight.
Okay, sorry. I will consider it. We must just discuss our next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. Wait the following day. 8. Who's he talking to? No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine.
This or?
Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all! And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there too.
I think my guy's pretty much given up on Trideck. I know he's not, actually, but it feels like he's given up on trying to figure this out. Or not figure it out.
Our army
So-
is almost ready. and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
And Dane's not willing to do that. I bet you differ. This is a waste of time. You have intel that you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases this order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well. I'll go alone. Thank you for the intelligence.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Tell me to join you, Danes.
Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff. Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
All these years, the Abyss Orders have managed to either stay hidden or fight, fiercely defend their position. It's made the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their force. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back. Notice. If you run into any Abyss-powered machinery, feel free to leave them to me. Take care of them like.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your sister again, even better. Let's go!
This battle, Dane's will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summoning to clear out obstacles for your path. The swordsmanship Dane's the master as a Connery court guard with Captain allow him to easily may the weak opposing element. His long war against the Abyss made him high, allowing him to shoot forward. Yeah, no, this seems fine. Actually, wait, go back. Never mind. I was gonna change that Farina for Urgent Lonin.
Show no mercy! Fulfill our path! Light it up! Shut! Burn it down! Show no mercy! Should have stayed inside. Suffer the wrath of... Strike a pose! Get to work!
Given the contract of their restriction, especially never intend to surrender. Suits me.
Behold!
Light it up!
The abyss has come. Hear the truth.
Lolling, East Papa!
Chiropractic surge!
In the name
I hate
of
colors
the
that have
truth.
invincibility. It really sucks.
Try and stop me!
The truth shall set you free. Hear ye the word of joy.
How dare you! Fulfill our pact!
Grace be upon you. Peace and hope. Peace and hope find you. The power of revelation. The door is opened unto you.
Light of the blazing sun! Get to work! Fulfill our pact!
Relentless spectre that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist is nothing.
Rise with the sun! Let's rise! Breath from the sky!
Oh, I thought this thing was already dead already. What the fuck?
Full throttle!
Reach the end, but someone shoots you, so sure. But who's calls the shots here? This guy looks different. Oh yeah, no, he's hella different.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif.
Oh, it's an
Is this
Inquisitive.
really
Okay.
what you want?
I've never actually seen the Inquisitor this close. Or at least like that. But it is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So, where's the Traveler's sister then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantages are, it's at least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I hope to see what makes you believe you're 41. Or that you can still turn the tide of this world.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
The Abyss Order's greatest wish? Does that mean?
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction. And then used the loom of fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? The Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover? Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
What a load of David. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears are tired of your teasing. Isn't there more to reviving? Just reweaving the play line.
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moeka and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I just have simply one question. If Conria has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Are they in the Night Kingdom? Anything amiss? Are there signs that could have missed?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Lumina in the Night Kingdom, facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There are other signs as well. The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked their stronghold with the incidents allying. It isn't their usual style. The meditation, yes. According to a guard stationed near the Masters of the Night Wind, many of the members of the Abyss Order were seen idly around during the conflict. Things out of down to meditate. Couldn't see the monsters that they see. Couldn't see the ones I could. I could only see the monsters and it's this one. Wait. Would they have been doing that to help the Loom of Fate? We even knew so. Still, that's just theory. Oh, I guess it is this one then. Assuming he's right, there's another possibility arises. Maybe if I'm in a different time and space from Aerith, if she's a Conria and like Dane suspects, then that means the revived Conria that he speaks of might actually exist, despite hailing from a separate time and space. Death has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind, Ryan, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion of Conria has been revived as preposterous. Unless you see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. There's only one thing that should demand our attention in this, and it's to silence this man for good.
May I present? Burn it down! Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them! Pyroclastic surge!
You my body is failing me.
There we go.
But I will not bring shame.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Meredith, the only possible potential lead we have. I think we need to talk to her about this. I understand. You think He might be from the revived Conria, yes? I said my piece. I doubt Conria could be revived so easily. If it is, but if it will give you some peace of mind, you should go talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left behind. Let me guess. Oh, he's still up? I guess the princess is here too? Oh. I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of mortality struck you too then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
So this is his teacher. Your arrogance and malice cost you all my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
It was just your actions in the abyss. That was just for your actions in the abyss. If I took into account what you did to Conria, you'd sooner find out how much darker your nightmare could become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little. Hmm? What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
Never thought you'd be on the side of the abyss, Aiden. You could have easily blamed the princess for everything.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have to change. You've changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I never would expect you to be so gracious. Have you been so Had you been so great as during your time at the Knight Academy as instructor in the Black Serpent Blade work, I may not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry. Yet I received corporal punishment for being rash, restless, and brash. As such, it pains me to bring up his name. Even my co-student. Wait a second. Deuterology was the predecessor for following the spirit of the night, even lost the limb. Deuterology, I think that's what it is. Wait a second, isn't that one of the sinners? Actually, isn't the Skirt's master? Deuterology. That has to be your master. Pretty sure that's what her master's name. I don't remember. There's little point in discussing it now, of course. But all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you ferociously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to boast your own position and reputation. What? You cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is...
He doesn't give a shit.
I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called home.
No wonder your personality struck me different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So, Khaenri'ah we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closed his eyes. Countless memories of Khaenri'ah flooded into sights, memories, and feelings. Everything echoed in the hard, previously brought back. They can't simply recalling everything seems
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
Not interested. I neither have the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
And with fate, what have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, We relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
The Loom of Fate is running as we speak, and the so-called meditation your member has been performing. Its purpose is solely supply the Loom with memories plus an
Indeed. We are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future. We'll weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking! What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You looking for assistance for your modernity? Who's born to hunt you down?
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So this was your goal. So lure me here, guide me to the state of meditation, access memories. So be it. If you owe my fading memories for your entire army, that strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You gambled everything you had on the Blue Faith. This could be a costly mistake for you to...
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the Loom of Fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you could pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, we're here slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. That was actually quite a lot to take in.
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
Judith? Judith, are you okay? Did something happen? Could this be a cataclysm? This... I can't say... Why can't I remember how to say her name? Aeth? Right now? But she really is.
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great. That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her.
Memento. Wait.
Huh? What is it?
Oh. Oh. Fuck. This is her future. This is her fate. Fuck. I don't know what to pick. Clicking this is gonna make her where that it's her future. She's gonna be a hilly troll in a cave with the key. But to keep the key, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna change her fate. Fuck. I don't know what to choose. Give the key or keep it. Ugh. Fuck, I'm not sure what to choose now. I don't want her to be stuck to her fate, to turn to a hilly troll, and just end up hiding in a cave, only for everything to happen again. I also don't. I also want. I want to. Fuck, I don't know what to do. I'm like very torn. I'm keeping the key. Fuck it. I was. Rose. Oh shit, what the fuck? So, that's what happened. Isara, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way this meeting could have taken place. I mean, you knew of all this. Only knew the end. I've always been curious about the events that led us to. When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as a Princess Conria, was prepared to do my part. Fight back with all my might. And this girl, Sereth, she found me. The irony was, even if she just begged for me to get the world, she brought me news to you. I was stunned. I was suspicious to proclaim that you were searching for me. But then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. So, she actually did it. Been separated ever since I was awakened to that. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that as news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately want to see you again. Arnia was equally desperate need of my help. I knew not what matter I chose. I regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even to the key to the chamber was still secured in your person. You're saying 3 keys exist simultaneously in that moment? I can't make sense of what I'm seeing, but there's no time to think. I just grabbed your arm and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. The question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. How my act 500 years in the future set aside everything in the moment. Are you mocking me, Garth? Death succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately, it's the version of us 500. We hoped the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead, the news she brought led to the Savior to make it a completely opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Done what you set out to do? Not yet. I've taken a very important step. Now, the ley lines of Conria are complete. I always thought that Tibet's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principle. No more could be added. Living ones can't be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to that rule. Intrigued to me ever since. So, I dedicated the Abyss Order to beg an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom, negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom can't host any news. The most I can do was some room to carry out the weaving process. Lord of the Night did say before that she could only reconstruct Natlan's ley line, probably for the same reason. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Lunar Gate. Using an intervention as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria 500 years ago. Superposed and over present day Natlan's time. Superpresence is what allowed you in Dareth to cross paths. That's why I saw my dream. Not lying about that, at least. What I don't understand, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? After that, the new Conria was etched with memories of old Dawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With these memories as a raw material, this superimposing realm as a template, and the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. Now what I hold in my hand is the Atlas of... What the fuck? This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it an entire network of new Conria ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I'll find a suitable host location. Why? Why is reviving Conria so important to you? One day, I'll find a suitable host location. I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt? When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I was served as their princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. Wait, memories were erased? But recovering old memories doesn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still seek it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. Even so, that only can constitute my part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the principal as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. Oh shit. I know you're always wanting to change fate. We both do. This time I won't let you succeed. I can't miss a chance to reunite with you 500 years ago in the past. No matter what. I don't know why. The way you talk, it doesn't sound like you at all. I mean, the whole time, your plan, what does that have to do with us? All along, only been about us. Goodbye. I think we will begin anew. The end of our journey. At the end of your journey. Man, the Abyss simply loves torturing the other, don't they? I'm surprised he has yet to fucking lose his mind. Just give up. I genuinely am.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you.
Dude, at this point I would not be going out at all. I would literally just hide in my teapot for like 5 days or something.
The Abyss Order
Or
made
until
a
I
full
feel like I
retreat
should
before our
need to kill
forces
someone.
even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdith's hand.
Deirdith, thank you.
It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
It's fine. I just need some time to take everything in. Well, go drink with some Lolly at this point. Let's just do that. Oh, she's already drinking.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your sister?
I did. For a long time.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
Sure.
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
That caught me off guard too. I never would have expected that.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Malwika had an argument with the captain. Malwika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
You had a point. I feel like a mess though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Varessa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry. But there's somewhere else I want to go first.
Huh?
Damn.
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Man, at this point, I wouldn't even be. I would have even went out. I would have just went back to my teapot. I'm not even joking. After all that shit. Going back in there and hiding it for a while. Granted, most likely people could get
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
renewing, fell asleep, drowning, and that can be faintly sense what feels like something flat crept by through. This time, it's a deep sleep. Damn. Fuck, I feel sad now. I'm sure how to feel now. I actually feel pretty sad. My dailies. I think so. Yeah, I did. I forgot I did. Fuck, man. I'm having to talk maid later. And I was like, goddamn. I actually really enjoyed that. I wish this question mark would disappear from Bennett at this point. Please, God, get rid of this. I know I get rid of it, but I'm not getting a 6 penny. That's gonna not be good for my account. He wishes that. Only 4. I already lost my 50-50. I'm just gonna say this now. I was trying. I got to 80, but then I got pulled to Daya. Let's see where exactly we're at. So, 1. But 11 bidding. Let's just see. Go to 15, I highly doubt I'm gonna. Actually, before I even do that last 2, I guess we can head back to my lucky spot. See how that goes. Last 2. At least give me like a 4. So I can at least. Ah, shit. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, let's see. So, 14. And 15. Figured. Oh well. Alright, let's go do these event. Let's go do this event now, actually. Actually, I probably should talk more. Never do that. I should be. So, story-wise, I did enjoy that. Only thing I want to know is, though, when was the spaceship ever talked about? Like, I don't remember spaceship being talked about. Granted, that's probably my own fault. I probably forgot. I wouldn't put it past me. Fuck, why don't I have these? I should probably check it out. Yeah, I would like to know where it was. Really would. I have no clue where that was ever set. I'm guessing it was in a quest or a world quest, and I just never saw it. But ignoring that, glad a lot of the people were talking. I'm kind of sad Dainsliff wasn't, but it's fine. I'm fine with that. Story-wise itself, I think that was good. I actually really liked it. Give us more stuff about Conria. Give us a little bit more insight on why this sister is doing what she's doing. And give us a new perspective as well. It wasn't just because she was the ruler, because she was meant to save Conria. Kind of weird, crazy. And I also feel horrible. I can't say her name. I feel bad. I feel horrible for her fate. It sucks. A part of me in my head was like, just grab the one she threw. Anytime she throws one, just grab it and run. Fuck. Oh well. Right character. Oh yeah, so that doesn't all that. Ooh, 70. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm bad at math. 1 second. 2 wishes. Are you serious? Just 2 wishes. Piece of shit. Alright, I guess I'll just start doing this then. Harvest. Don't know what any of this is. Oh, it's Candy Crush. Ah, I see. So now I can also... Oh, does Paimon have to be touching it? Boo, that sucks. Actually, wait, no. Back up, back up, back up. Wait. Right there. I can actually get it yellow. Actually, not all of them, unfortunately. Actually, no. I can get more than one. I can get more. So if I go here, here. Crap, I can't go that way. Okay, that's fine. Never mind. That's fine. Okay. Well, I pretty much finished everything. I'm just gonna... I just need to do one more. Okay. Alright. That was incredibly slow. I'm probably gonna do this one off cam, I'm not gonna lie, because that's gonna take me a while to do. Not because I'm just not thinking about it, it's mainly just because it's gonna be boring as shit. I'm just gonna like, I will do the other two. If anything, I'll probably do the other one tomorrow while I'm waiting to play with friends. Didn't I already do this? Yeah, I did this. Wait, except why was I in the tutorial again? Oh, I can just... okay. In the phone. Go. I don't... That's fine, I'll just... That was a bit easy. Continue onward. So those are range over here. Can I buy this other? No, vision. Yeah, can't speak. Okay, good. I don't know if I was meant to do it. Deadly skirm. Okay. Ooh, Polosaur or Inca. Mystical. Oh, I can't have. In that case, let's do it. Probably should be cooking equipment on the machine also. Ah, damn. Just gotcha. I wasn't paying attention. Pyro has an advantage, okay. Oh, okay. So it doesn't actually... Oh, I wasted that, okay. Actually, why did I bring the Holosaur? I should have brought another Kukasaur. try again, please. I'm gonna do that again, and this time stop. Don't think like a fucking idiot. I guess I restart. Yep. Oh, okay. A Tankosaurus. Koholosaurus. Not Koholosaurus. What did I say? I meant Tupelosauruses. Let's buy one of these. One of these. Okay. I'll have you up front. Have you supporting from behind. And have you up front too. And I'll save the rest of these for the next one. Oh yeah. Unused items. Right. Put you on. And on you as well. Let's just make our Tankosaurus as strong as possible. Oh, defense. I could probably put that on slime actually. Not slime. Fungus sec. Yeah, let's put it on the slime. Just to get them. Not slime. Fungus, again. Ooh, 2 fire ones. Nice. Lose the attack on. I probably should put that on my tickles. Okay, in that case, yeah, I'll put that on a fungus. Perfect. Put this on the this. Oh, I can't take them off. Okay. Let's replace this. Take that off. Okay. Go here. This on you. Put this on you. Yeah, let's put this on you. Oh, I can level up my Tankosaurus. Nice. Okay, so this up front. Just roll. Just go with it. Nice, we got through it. Weapon. Increases true damage. Recommend a piece of fungus and go with this one. I don't mind losing one extra thing. You can have an extra. Oh, we got the thing too. Max HP 1000. Okay. Put this one. So let's get rid of Pyro. We don't need you on right now. Go up to stuff. Good other income. If anything, I forgot another Tankosaurus there. Alright, go. Oh, I lost one of mine. And there we go. Arrow. A lot of defense. Quite a lot of defense, but it gives a lot of attack. Go with this one. Increase defense by a lot, actually. Alright, let's do this. See if I can get another one. Look. 4. Look, come on. There it is. Do I get it? Oh, it needs to be oh, okay, I get it now. Oh shit. Okay, I messed up. I assumed that it would be all my guys against this. Had I known that, I would not have done this. Or at the very least, I would have put something on to make it to where my Tankosaurus would last longer. Onward, that's fine. this replicator, okay? Yeah. Wait, if I do this. Damn it, alright. It's some bullshit that my pieces lose health faster. Just saying. It's fine. I guess I can always just do these off cam. I should be. What's this last one? Oh, that's just where I go to level up. Shit, okay. At this point, I'm just either building pity or I get scared early. One of the two is happening. Which is early, extremely early. You know what I mean. It's not gonna mean anything. One more. Not 21. Okay. Another Dahlia. Man's me pissed. You know what? That's E20, not T. I think that's pretty, actually. Yeah, no, I feel bad for Maiden because my second Dahlia and she has yet to get one, as far as I know. Besides that, I think there's really nothing else for me to do besides actually just, you know, start this thing. No time limit, so I can start any time. I'm thinking I'm just gonna stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here now. I do have work to do. Greg, I have work him up. Probably goes. Archon quest, I loved it. Not loved it. I liked it a lot. It's really good. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I'm trying to think what else to say. The more lore on the twins and all that, and the Connery itself is actually nice to know. Still want to know where the spaceship talk came from, because Paimon says that like I told her that like 12 years ago at the beginning of the journey. But like, I just want to know more about that, which I would probably ask friends for, likely. I'm gonna head out here. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I hope you guys all have a good. I should probably rate out real quick. Honestly. Who to do it. And the lovely maiden. I haven't rated her in a while. Alright. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I enjoyed it. I will another one. They're actually not tomorrow. I'm doing something with friends tomorrow. I'll be doing the games on that tomorrow. Off cam. I will do another stream the day after though. I will do a skirt stream. Not skirt stream. I'll be doing skirt story stream. But yeah, there's that to look. After that I need to start thinking. Because there's not really much right now. So I will figure that out. Stop here. You all have a good night, good day, whatever. And I will see you later. Everyone, bye.